How can we get out of this vanity cycle that we're in on the apps where it's just a looks contest and like checking all these criteria that really don't matter?
So I think there is a level of like an 80-20 rule. Like what's 80% that you need? So if you're saying, hey, height is really important. I'm 5'8", I wear heels all the time. I don't like my partner being shorter. You're allowed to have a need. You're allowed to say that's something that's important to me. But that's where we have to look. And like to your point, am I being so rigid and so everything's giving me an ick that I'm almost pushing people away? And so what I personally did was I needed to find whether I was going to say no to someone or yes to someone, 2 to 3 reasons as to why I would say yes or no. And I think what it comes to is that self-awareness of what is it that's a non-negotiable for me? You're allowed to have things that make you feel turned on by somebody. And so I think when it comes to apps, it's natural that it's going to be the average person makes their decision within 4 seconds. So you have all but seconds to decide if you want to see somebody. But I'd argue to say similar in person, right? So I think there is an element of reality that like, are there vibe checks? Like my partner's not my type. Not that he's not attractive. He's just not the same guy I always went for. Just because he's not my type, that's not enough of a reason for me to say no to this person. So I matched with him. Here's the thing. If you're unsure, do a FaceTime vibe check. If you're like, oh, he's a little short, but maybe he has a great personality, I'll do a FaceTime with him before I go out with him.